Did the Cash Me Outside girl throw major shade at Nicki Minaj?
Plus, is it really true that Khloe is taking Tristan Thompson back after he cheated on her?
Oh no, and is Zayn having a full-on meltdown?
We've got the facts, the truth, and everything that's not right here on Rumor Patrol.
All right, you guys, we're almost to 4 million subscribers. Before we jump into the show, please subscribe. Please keep us employed.
Yes, because then we get to do this, and we love doing this. I need to fix this cable that's hanging down between my legs. How are you, Jocelyn?
You guys, welcome back to Rumor Patrol. I'm here with Emil, who's wearing some vintage fashion.
Yes, H&M 2013, maybe 2012.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was when the world was going to end.
Yeah.
What are you up to this weekend?
This weekend, exciting things.
What?
I am working.
Good. Make that money, get that cash.
As always. I went to the beach last weekend, so
You
that was
did?
a rarity for me. I never go to the beach.
I don't either. It's so funny. When I was growing up here in LA, I used to go to the beach every day, like constantly, all the time. Me and my friends would go to the beach. Now as an adult, I'm just like,
I don't want to deal with the traffic.
being an adult, it sucks.
That's such a what? I don't want to deal with the traffic. No, the beach is beautiful. Just go.
It is. You have to live a little bit more and enjoy your life. Speaking of enjoying life, our first rumor is about someone who's apparently not. Is it true that Zayn's having a meltdown?
Oh, meltdown. All right, Jocelyn, I want to hear what is going on with Zayn. He had a meltdown?
Okay, well, before we say that he's having a meltdown, let me just give you all the facts here.
Okay.
First off, I have to start by saying that Hardcore Directioner right here loves Zayn, and he is so beyond talented, not just as a singer, but have you ever seen any of like the graffiti art that he does?
Yeah.
It's insane. So this guy is a true artist, and I think that he's going through a lot in his personal life right now. Variety broke the story earlier this week that his management actually fired him.
Okay.
They said this, quote, Zayn is challenging to work with, declining many promotional opportunities, and not touring behind his last album. You guys, this is a pretty big deal. When you make an album, you usually go on tour if you can. And if you're someone like Zayn, that typically means like almost probably an arena style tour.
Yeah. It's frustrating because Zayn has talked about his issues with anxiety, so I understand. But at the same time, as an artist, it's kind of something you have to do because that's where your money is, and if you're not making money,
then your
your
team's
team
not
is
making money.
Exactly. So.
And so Zayn is getting ready to release his second studio album. He just released his second single and the music video from that upcoming album. But this management firm, I feel like I should also point out, recently parted ways with Ellie Goulding. They still have Rita Ora and BB Rexa, so they have some great artists under their belt. Not only that, Zayn's been having a tough time. As we all know, he just broke up with Gigi Hadid.
Right.
But here's the real tea.
This is what I was waiting for.
The Sun in the UK appears to have gotten some more information. I have to point out this is like not confirmed by Zayn, and it's an inside source making a statement from the point of view of his management firm. They said this, that after the split with Gigi, Zayn became, quote, verbally abusive to staff and, quote, hot-headed, and that, like I said, after the split, things just increasingly got worse and worse, that he couldn't like deal with the pressure or whatever. So his manager actually decided to just fire him. This person has, quote, been trying to make the relationship work for 2 years, but Zayn's hot-headed and has let his tongue run away with him one too many times. No one was able to be reached for comment for Zayn because obviously he doesn't have a manager anymore. Maybe someone at the label is not ready to talk about it. But his manager, his former manager, Sarah Stennett, confirmed the news saying, sometimes in life you have to make extremely difficult decisions to affect positive change for everyone.
Oh my goodness.
Yikes.
You know, I will say the Sun isn't always the most reliable source, and they don't have like an actual source per se.
Not named source.
Literally take it with a grain. However, it could be true. You know, it could be true that he was verbally abusive. Whenever you're going through any type of difficult situation in your life, I understand that you might
I'm more
lash
apt to snap, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm like,
so
who's that girl?
I wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, here's why I love Sarah's statement. Because remember, she said, Sometimes in life you have to make extremely difficult decisions to affect positive change for everyone. I really love that statement because it's just like with anything in life. I'm under the impression of everything that happens in your life happens for a reason. And as much as this may possibly suck right now, this could essentially be a good thing because maybe that will spark him to say, oh, maybe like if this isn't working with her and like whatever, I need to look inward to see, is this really something I want to do with my life? Should I continue to do this? Can I not tour? Can I figure out how I can tour? Like,
yeah, I mean, maybe doing the really mainstream pop music thing is not for him. I was saying maybe he'd be more comfortable with like releasing his music on a platform like SoundCloud or something where it's just like he's putting his art out there, but he doesn't feel like he absolutely has to be forced to go on tour or perform on like TV shows.
You know what they should do?
What?
He should go on tour. The audience can be there. What they do is, you know how sometimes there's a glass where you can see in, but the person looking, like in jail, like they can't see. They should put up a wall of glass where we can see him.
But he can't see us.
He can't see us.
It could be called the Jailhouse Tour.
Oh my gosh, make us your new managers. Oh my gosh.
We'll gladly be hired by you if you would like.
Genius.
But I love that you pointed out that he has talked about his anxiety issues, and I do not think that's something that we should ever discount or throw away. That's like an actual, real mental challenge that people deal with. And I think being a celebrity on his level and having anxiety issues would be the most stressful thing.
Yeah.
And I don't have, thank God, I don't deal with that on a daily basis, but I know people who do, and you see them struggle and it just really sucks. So I can't imagine what he must be going through. And to top it off, the breakup with Gigi, he apparently wrote the whole album about her. Can you imagine the prospect of then having to go out on tour and like relive this relationship over and over again? He even told Ryan Seacrest this right after the breakup. He said, I was in love, and I think that's pretty evident. I was aspiring to be in love with someone for the rest of my life and the rest of theirs. So, this is sad. This is really sad.
This is sad, but hopefully good things will come from this. You know, he
Silver lining?
might have been fired, but you know, I've been fired from a job before, and it was the best thing that ever happened. Actually, I hated that job.
I cannot imagine anyone firing you. You're like the hardest working person I know.
Do you want to know what the job was?
Absolutely.
It was during a rough time in my life.
You were a stripper.
No. I would never quit that. It was at a call center, telemarketing calls. I'm calling on behalf of the Democratic National Convention. I'm calling on behalf of the National Wildlife Association, and it was like, we hate you, stop calling our number.
And you know what? I had friends who did that in college, and now when I get those calls, I'm like, I just feel so sad for them. And
I can't hang up because I went through it. I'm like, go ahead and give me your full spiel.
But look where you are now.
Look at me now.
Look at you now.
On a rumor patrol. Oh my God.
Okay, is it true though that Zayn is officially confirmed to be having a full-on meltdown? This rumor is totally, we have no idea.
Yeah.
We don't know. Maybe? I hope not. No, false. Secretive. Moving right along, this would not be a show if we weren't talking about the Kardashians. And right now, all that the news is covering in general across all boards is this Khloe Kardashian, Tristan Thompson situation. And we've actually heard that she is taking him back.
Here's the thing.
But I can't imagine that that rumor is true.
When this news broke, first of all, I was in the office and I saw an article in Daily Mail and I posted it in our little thread. And we were all like, oh, no, that can't be, that can't be. And then when the second article came out from TMZ that had a video from back in October and everything, now we have the fifth girl.
Yeah.
It's gotten crazy. But congratulations, Khloe, because she's had her baby. Here's the thing though, now everybody's wondering, is Khloe gonna take Tristan back? The reports came out in People shortly after this whole news broke and she had her child that she forgave him. That came from a source and she was gonna try to make things work. So here's what they're saying. This comes from Hollywood Life. Reports that Kris Jenner fears Khloe will take Tristan back and stay in Cleveland. She wants mom and baby out of there.
So clearly she's in Cleveland because that's where they have a home together and that's where she had the baby. Because after a certain amount of time, like, it wasn't as though Khloe's going into labor and be like, I'm going to LA. Like once you're over a certain amount of months, weeks pregnant, you can't go anywhere. So she's just been in Cleveland, where she still is. We know Tristan is there, and apparently Chris has just been at her side the whole time, which I love.
Yeah, so she's had a lot of support from her family, but obviously when you are with somebody and you have a child with them, you want the support from them and not find out that he has cheated on you, allegedly, with multiple women.
It's very sad.
Okay, so here's what we know, according to this article. So according to Us Weekly, Chris is concerned that the longer Khloe stays in Tristan Thompson's house with their daughter, she won't move back to Los Angeles, as she has indicated she wanted to do before she gave birth in the aftermath of his cheating scandal. Quote, Chris, from a source, this quote says, Chris has been a constant presence in the house helping Khloe with True. Things have been strained with Tristan, but she has forgiven him. The relationship is still very much up in the air.
Here's the other crazy thing. So the sisters have been so supportive.
Yeah.
Apparently, according to sources, the sisters, Kendall, not Kylie, because she's been with her own baby, Kendall, Courtney, and Kim all flew to Cleveland, were only there for 24 hours, and then were seen at the airport leaving with 8 very, very large bags, which, like, they could very easily travel with that amount of stuff, but people are sort of implying that, like, oh, maybe they're leaving with a bunch of Courtney's stuff, and they're bringing a bunch of her stuff back to LA so that it's less obvious when she gets out of Cleveland that she's, like, moving away from there. I feel like that's really, like,
interesting theory.
Grasping at straws, but it could be true.
I don't know if you watched Scandal, but there was an episode a couple episodes ago where they fit Quinn into a suitcase somehow. So maybe, and she was pregnant, so maybe Khloe is actually in the suitcase and True's in another one.
You know what? Emil, damn, bringing it all together. I need to catch up on Scandal.
Oh, the series finale is, or was, on Thursday. And
Do you feel
I
at
cried.
peace about it?
My hosting career started on the Scandal after show, so it's a little
big
emotional.
moment.
But,
oh my gosh.
But back to the facts.
Back to the facts.
Or what? I'll put that in. Okay, so according to Hollywood Life, Chris has been nudging Khloe to ditch Tristan and come back to LA. Rob has apparently even come out of hiding to plead with Khloe.
That's when you know it's serious. When Rob comes out of hiding.
Rob has come out of hiding allegedly to plead with Khloe to say, hey, you know, maybe you should ditch this guy. So Rob thinks Khloe shouldn't wait until the NBA playoffs are over to kick her cheating Cleveland Cavaliers, say that 3 times fast,
I know, right?
star to the curb. Rob feels Tristan not only embarrassed himself, a source exclusively tells Hollywood Life, but Khloe and the entire family, so he wants him cut off now.
Oh, there's nothing I love more than a protective little brother. That's what I have too, and I've seen him get like a little crazy before, and I love it. But Rob and Khloe have been so close for so long. Do you remember that Rob used to actually live with Khloe and Lamar? And he and Lamar were very close. So you know he had a front row seat to everything that was going on there and how much that must have hurt her. And I don't know her personally at all, or any of them for that matter, but she is just like wanted nothing more than to be a mom and have a family for so long. And the fact that this happened or emerged into the media as she was giving birth honestly breaks my heart.
Which, we've talked about it before. It's still a little strange that the October video came out now, even though I understand like the Daily Mail article kind of sparked it, and then it was like, oh, we also have this evidence.
Yeah. Maybe they want her to be happy too.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't I mean, I know TMZ breaks like salacious news, and like honestly a lot of what they break is true, but they have hearts too.
Yeah.
They don't want to break.
Because I will say with that Daily Mail, even though you couldn't really see their faces because he had his hood on, you could see in another shot that he was wearing that same outfit, but people were still like, oh, maybe, maybe not. So it was kind of like with the TMZ video, okay, this isn't the first time this has happened.
And I just have mixed feelings on it. I don't have kids or have never been in a relationship or in a situation like hers specifically. But it's like when you have a kid, I can see how maybe you would want to like give another shot. I totally respect that. And they're not married, but like I think having a kid is a big deal. And I also love what Cardi B said, just to kind of like summarize it. Did you see it? Cardi B was asked what she thought about the situation with Khloe, because Cardi has been like outspoken that she was cheated on by her baby daddy. And she was just like, Khloe should do whatever her heart tells her to. She's like, all these people out there who are criticizing her, acting like they're dating pastors and deacons or something. Your relationship's not perfect either, so stay in your lane. That's kind of what Cardi said.
That's true.
And you know what? Let Khloe do whatever she wants to. If she wants to come back to LA, whatever's best for her and the health of her child in this very important, informative time.
Oh, yes.
So is it true that Khloe is definitely leaving Tristan, or definitely staying with Tristan, actually? This rumor is totally false. We don't know.
Yeah, only time will tell.
All right, bringing us home, Emil, you gotta tell me what the heck is going on with the Cash Me Outside girls shading Nicki Minaj.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me what was going on with my stomach, because it is growling. I have no snacks in my little pouch today.
Oh, you don't?
I don't, but there were double stuffed Oreos in the kitchen. I so want to grab it, but it messes up my skin.
It's time you get a meal.
Oh, I need one so bad. Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
So, Cash Me Outside girl, Danielle Bregoli. If you don't know who she is, you may remember Cash Me Outside, how about that?
Oh, that was good.
Next, we tried. So, basically, she said some things about Nicki Minaj. If you don't know, Cash Me Outside is a rapper. Okay, she is
Bhad Bhabie, Bhad Barbie.
Yeah, is it Bhad Bhabie or Bhad Baby? I think it's
There's
Bhad
Baby.
Baby.
There's a lot of silent H's.
Yeah.
Bhad Bhabie.
But it looks like Bhad Bhabie, but I'm pretty sure it's Bhad Baby. Regardless, I've listened to her song. She has this one song called Gucci Flip Flops. Gucci Flip Flops. I'm embarrassed I know that song.
You actually know all of it, don't you?
Okay, listen, here's the reason why. And Jocelyn
You're
knows
trying
this.
to backtrack, what?
So outside of my job at Clevver, on the week, when I say I'm always working, the reason why I'm always working on the weekends is because I work at a restaurant in Beverly Hills on the weekends. So I'm always serving like...
It's a really bomb restaurant.
Yeah, I'm always serving like celebrities and stuff. So the other day, who walks in?
Bhad Bhabie?
Bhad Bhabie, Danielle Bregoli, and she was at the large party, so I met her, and you know, I will say she is exactly how I expected.
Really?
Yeah.
Was she like...
She wasn't rude or anything,
No.
She's
15.
She's 15 and she's outspoken and she just lives her life. She had some fried rice.
Yum.
She had some sushi.
Yum.
Yeah, she just lived her life.
Well, that's good. That makes me happy that she was sweet to you, because don't make me come for you if you're mean to a meal.
Oh yeah, I feel like you have to be sweet to me, because then I'll talk about you on the show. Anyway, okay, so Danielle Bregoli, she was, by the way, just nominated for a Billboard Award for Best Female Rapper alongside Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Let me say that again. Danielle Bregoli, Cash Me Outside, was just nominated for a Billboard Award in the same category as Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. To be continued. Okay, so TMG just caught up with the 15-year-old who says she thinks Cardi will win, but she also took some time to throw major shade at Nicki Minaj.
Really?
Cardi's way better than Nicki. I don't care what anyone says. Cardi actually says stuff. Nicki just has attitude. So what? Wow, big deal.
Okay. So that's one opinion.
Makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate honesty in general, but like Nicki Minaj is kind of iconic at this
Here's
point.
the thing. It sucks that in our society you have to pit two women against each other all the time.
Hate it.
I hate that it always is a Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj thing.
It's so stupid.
Like two successful female rappers can't just be successful in their own right and be different.
so different.
So different.
Are they actually feuding with each other, or is it something that people are just putting on them? Like,
I
don't think Cardi cares.
Nicki came out and said some things after her singles were released. Not anything negative, just like kind of clearing up some things. And I just think there is, because of the nature of it and because of the beef that I think everybody else has created, it's created this huge feud and this drama.
So stupid.
And so it's easy for when you're involved in that to just kind of, even if you're not trying to escalate it, you can make one statement and all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, Nicki said this, or oh, well, Cardi said that, oh, she meant this by this. Point being, Danielle Bregoli, Cash Me Outside, how about that, has an opinion. She let us know, but then here's the crazy thing. TMZ also asked her why she wasn't performing at Coachella.
She probably could have if she wanted to.
She said. So she just said that she doesn't feel ready, and she goes on to say that she said something like, she was like, I want to make sure when I do it, like I'm actually prepped for it and prepared. And she is really young, and I'm not gonna lie, her songs are addictive, okay? I'm admitting that. I'm ashamed that
Don't be ashamed.
No, I am ashamed.
I know all the words to I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. So there you go.
Made of
Here's the
plastic.
thing. I will say, the thing that I liked in this little moment with the paparazzi was that she was like a little humble.
Yeah.
You know, and kind of like almost surprised. She even said just getting nominated, she already won, which I feel like that's what people say when you're supposed to be like PC and perfect, but I think she actually means it. And honestly, getting nominated for her is already winning.
Well,
to be in that category with those women,
yeah, that's a huge deal from Billboard. That's a huge deal. But in other news, she was also in the TMZ sphere this week. Or was it this week that it happened?
I think
or
it
over
was,
the weekend?
No, it was like just last week, I think.
Last week. because she got into a altercation with Whoa Vicky and Lil Tay.
And apparently Whoa Vicky is a big star. Anywho.
Guys, I looked these two, I can't.
Anywho, so they actually, TMZ asked Cash Me Outside Girl about Whoa Vicky, and she had absolutely nothing to say. Like, didn't say anything. Yeah. But watching them get into a fight, I don't know if they were at the movies or what.
It was.
I don't understand what's happening here.
I recognize that place anywhere. It was Glendale Americana.
Oh, I love the Americana.
Because they have the same lights as the Grove, but if you, I saw the Sprinkles ATM, and the one at the Grove doesn't have ATM, but the one at Glendale does. So I was like, oh, I know where you are. It's just, yeah, don't fight kids.
No, but is it true that she totally shaded Nicki Minaj?
True.
So true.
This is true, guys. You have a true. Well, guys, it's always a pleasure, you know, getting to recap with you with the biggest rumors of the week here on Rumor Patrol from me and Jocelyn. And we hope that you enjoyed today's episode. But I want to know, what do you think about everything that we discussed, including and not leaving out anything?
Are you like a millennial Mr. Rogers right now? I don't know what's going on, you guys.
Mr. Rogers!
You're so cute. It's time for us to go, though. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye.
Wait, though. Before you go, click that box over on the left to find out if Justin Bieber really spoke out against Logan Paul.
And click to the right to see everything that we packed for Coachella.
Bye.
Ella.